Hello. So something completely different now. We've been doing AMS2 for quite a few weeks on Sundays, but anybody who watched the Formula One race will see I didn't have a very good time having. I knew it was going to be a wet race, so I practiced in the rain, and then the actual race felt completely different to all my practice sessions. So I threw my toys out of the pram a bit. But we found a Praga series. There's a 4-race series with Racing Pals. Which I found via SimGrid. So you look on SimGrid, you'll be able to track this one down. But it is full at the moment. They have said though that if they're going to try and open up some reserve spots and maybe boot some people that might not turn up. Still, just at the end of practice, just waiting for it to roll over. Somehow in free practice, everybody was giving it some. I think I was fourth. Pole in practice was a 22.7, which is quite quick, and 23.2, and then a 24.5, and I somehow managed to get a 24.9. I don't think I'll be able to do that again. And right behind me is a chap called Daniel. He did a 2.25 dead, so he's like less than 100th of a second between us. And then also Nick Chin is pretty close with a 25.7. And then Eden Chiba with a 26 dead, and another 26 dead for. So he's going to be tough. If I get inside the top 6, that'll be okay. 45-minute race at Spa. Obviously, those that maybe in the know, I recently did a 10-hour endurance at Spa, so at least I know my way around. But it was in ACC rather than AC. But Spa is Spa is Spa. I'm not very good at Spa either, so this might be a bit of a tough one. I've found in the Prague review, catch the curb, you'll spin out real easy. So I've got to be careful of that. Just waiting for this to roll over. Really, I can see quite a few cars out on track on the mini map on Lovely Dash. So just maybe we're waiting for those to clear. Maybe they cross the line just before the clock run down. It's a long way round at Spa. Everything's on 100% for this one, including damage. So that could be quite grim. So if there's a bit of a turn 1 special for an online sim race, we could be in a very grim situation with 100% damage. I've noticed most leagues turn that down a bit to prevent people being mullered out of the race on the first corner. So fingers crossed we get through T1 in one piece, depending on where we qualify. We could of course completely spoon up quali yet. It's well within my remit to do so. Well, my session still says practice. Some people are going out the pits. Or maybe they should presumably just get zapped. Car 17, I think there may be 1 or 2 inexperienced drivers. I don't know anything about that driver actually, car 17. Because he's put no time in at all. I presume he's the one who's keeping the server open on practice. I did see Yahiko point in the wrong direction quite a number of times. So hopefully he'll be able to drive himself into the race. Chim May's not set a time either. Linus is new. Linus is saying to us he's new anyway, so hopefully he'll be okay as well. And Lorenzo Lederas has managed to do a 2:30, which is a little bit off the pace, to be fair. Robbie Moe has turned up last minute and done a quick time. He's on a 25.9. Top 6 might be optimistic for quali. Are we going to go to quali? Come on. Nobody wants to sit in and watch the end of practice. Probably, can we go to quali, please? Alright. Ladeiras didn't mean to start a vote. He's clicked, but... I don't even know what he voted for. I hope it wasn't to kick me. At last, 1.5 minutes countdown, and then quali will start. Probably the usual dash out. Bit of an issue at Spa, of course. It's the length of the lap. That's 2.5 minutes in the Praga. It's a long way round. seconds, 60 seconds. wonder what the jurors voted on. Got to be a few comments as well about us trying to be Jimmy Broadbent in the Praga. But he's not doing that anymore, is he? Now he's got some sort of BMW GT4, I believe, on the go. Mr. Broadbent's channel's definitely changed since I first started watching it. When I was watching it, he was just going around the Nürburgring and just making nice, entertaining videos. Then he seemed to go for a bit of a crisis and made very strange videos. I didn't like the editing and the presentation. Now he's really doing his real-world racing stuff, which is a bit less frequent than he used to do stuff. Now he just seems to dip in every now and then and just suddenly appear doing something and then disappear again, so it's difficult to keep track, and you know he's not really doing sim racing the same way he used to anymore. Right, we're away. Well, let's watch everybody dash out the pits, I presume. Well, that doesn't sound good. All went silent then for a second. Oh, I was ready the server had crashed or something after all this wait. Right, everybody's on top of each other as usual. We'll let them all get through Eau Rouge. There was a bit of a spread. There were a lot of times that were very close. It should be reasonably tight towards the front of the field, but there were a few drivers who were a bit off the pace from the looks of things, and you don't ideally want to catch one of those in quali if you can avoid it. I'm the last one to leave the pits.
All clear, push now.
He's away cleanly, what a great pit stop.
Okay Stevie, we've got 14 minutes to get the job done.
Worrying for Linus. Linus is new, back in the pits already. And so maybe some technical issues perhaps. I think so long as you avoid the curb, I found the Praga quite easy to drive with all the downforce. Whereas if you try and go around a corner and catch and use the curbs, it'll just spin the car out all the time. It's good old AC physics. So you could try and go over that inside curb there, going through that corner, but it is a little bit risky. The big fascinating point for me will be how will the tyres last in the race. I am going to see what everybody else is doing, which is one of the handy things in AC. You can see what tyres everybody else has put on when you're gridding up. So at the moment I'm going for mediums. Two drivers in the pits. Daniel is on medium tyres, that's strange. Drivers on mediums, assume that's a mistake for quali. Chiba, Chinmay, Daniel and Zakaria, Lewis are all showing mediums. Gap to Sir Morpheus ahead is about 10 seconds. I have reached out to find if it's our Morphe, but I recall him swearing at me a lot to say he couldn't do AC because he couldn't get it to work with his eyesight issues. So and this guy's got a Greek flag against him, so I assume it's not our Morpheus. I'm seeing going through the bus stop now. Gonna move on. He's going into the pits, I think. It's a strange choice to make in quali. Oh, maybe it was a bit of an illusion.
B11.
So at 2:24.9 in free practice was a brand new personal best. We did a couple of hours, I think, practice, dabbling. Just before, I think including the practice server. I think I've had 2, maybe 3 hours practice to try and get used to the Praga, which I've never driven before. So hopefully we'll keep improving as the race goes on, but unfortunately I've really caught Yahiko up very quickly there. Showing.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
Slow through there actually, I think. Okay, Yahiko, you're on an outlap. Don't get in my way, please.
The leader has just done a 224.15. Okay, Stevie, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left. The leader has just done a left side, clear left.
He did get in my way. I think we'll do a stunning lap this lap. There's a lot of traffic. Chin May is actually on a lap ahead of us. We're catching him hand over fist. Terrible line.
Yellow flag. Left side, clear left.
That's a really slow lap.
Third.
It's good enough for third at the moment, but it's a shit lap, 26.8. There's quite a few shenanigans there to get through on that one. It's very clear ahead of us now. It's just a non-moving car on Kemmel Straight.
Yellow flag.
Just come over here. Let's park to the side. Can't park there, sir. Zachariah Lewis. Right, that won't remain as third. I can tell you that now. Got to get a low 25 or a 24 to be anywhere near the front.
Your front tyres are cold.
Even then it might be an ask. 0.7 up already. Oh, that wasn't great.
That's half fuel. You've used half your fuel. That's a new fastest lap for Kovacs, 222.87. The guy in front has just done a 225.16.
It's Mr. Saturday. We were just behind in free practice. I think he might improve on that one.
The guy ahead has just posted a 225.94.
It'll be tight between me and Daniel. Lost a bit of time towards the end of this lap.
5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Only 0.9 up now. Back up to a second up because we weren't compromised in the bus stop.
Very little fuel left, P4.
Daniel, 25.8. 1/100th ahead of Daniel. Gotta find quite a bit though. Daniel's showing medium tyres again. Surely he's not qualifying on mediums. Six minutes left on quali. Improving at the moment.
Yellow flag.
5th. One of the other drivers finally got a lap in.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
Fastest lap for Kovacs, 2:22.57.
Must be depressing for drivers like Kovacs. Got nobody to race against. It's going to be a second a lap faster than anybody else.
Okay, Stevie, 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes left. Your tyre temps are all good. We're running on fumes, mate.
That wasn't great. Oh, we're just level, half a second up. Won't get us anywhere. We need to find nearly a second out of an half a second. Give us a bit more clearance around Daniel, but Daniel's going to improve anyway.
Two litres remaining. B6.
Okay, out of fuel. Back to the pits we go. Come here, Mr. Moose. Do that just in case. Okay, check the map. Clear, go. Somebody's just coming up to the bus stop where we should get out and round. Because they're going to have to get through the actual chicane itself. It's obvious.
Exit's clear, push.
Actually is who it is, going for the bus stop. It's 3 minutes left, so probably enough time to do an outlap and one more flyover down to P6. Which is likely to be our starting position, I imagine, looking at the times. If we can get 2 temps, I might just be able to nip a place from Mr. Saturday. If Mr. Saturday doesn't improve, I'm sure he can do a 24. Taking some fuel out, we're only going to get one lap in, but that would require a bit of planning.
The guy ahead has just done a 2:24.48.
There you go, let's move that out of reach.
Okay, Stevie, you've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I'd have to find half a second on a PB to catch Mr. Saturday.
2 minutes to go, 2 minutes.
Oh, somebody's nipped in between me and Daniel. I think I need to do a bit of a blinder this next lap to try and give myself a little bit of leeway. With only 1:40 to go, this will be my last lap, but quite a few people can start one after me. Slow T1. We're only 8/100ths slower than best time. Our best in this session isn't particularly brilliant, really. 10th down now. It's going to be close. Watch me just go backwards at the start anyway, as I often do. Oh, we're really slow.
Your front tyres are cold.
Slightly better on the exit, but we're slow in the middle of Lacoum. 3 temps slower again. 2 temps. It's not looking brilliant. We had to lift then, that's really bad. He's not got the flow this lap. Half a second down now. 4 temps down. We're not improving on the exit. We're not going to improve.
The guy behind has just done a 225.75.
Find half a second in 2 corners. At least I can't. I mean, you might be able to find something at the bus stop, but not this time round. It's staying at half a second down. Just 0.45 in the end, I think. It's 25.8 that one. So we might get knocked out of 6. Not the greatest time.
Normally, motor racing, driving a car right to its limit, is very much a skill from the head, not from the heart. But out on the track today, we're seeing some really passionate performances.
Actually, P8 and P9. P8 and P9 are still out on track. It looks like we might just hang on to 6. It's not showing everybody in the pits, but there aren't many cars on track. P3 is already ahead of us, so it doesn't really matter. So Martin Kovacs with a 222.5 is 8 temps faster than Mr. Saturday, who got second in the end with a 223.4. So much for me catching Mr. Saturday. Francesco Zake, it's cooking off there, I think, on his name. He's got 223.5, so he's just behind Mr. Saturday, Nick Chin. I can spell that name. 224 dead. Robin Moe with 224.1. So everybody from P1 to P5 in quali has exceeded my PB. So the chances of catching him in the race are a bit slim. Those behind, though, are very close to me. Oh, Daniel did nip in there at the very end. He got a 24.9 because I couldn't get my act together. So we are pushed out to P7, very last second. Chiba's coming as well, and Chiba's showing on medium tyres. Very bizarre. So I'm going to start P7. To be honest, before I'd even looked at this, I said if I was starting inside the top 10, I'll be happy. For free practice, I was hoping to try and get P6, but didn't happen. I'm going to get knocked down again by Chiba. New PB by Chiba, but it wasn't quick enough. It's 25.8. So my poor quali lap, which is traditional for me to do a poor quali lap, only got me to 7th. Right, on to the race, 45 minutes. We are a bit mid-pack. I think on AC you start on this straight, so you got to go around La Source, which is obviously going to be a bit challenging. Big pack, and we are in the middle of the pack really. Starting down in 7th, we'll be on the 4th row. I presume it's a standing start as well. There's one car out on track. Well, we're done, aren't we? Because we're already in overtime, so I don't see what we're waiting for. P5's going out track as well. It's holding the. Well, it stops again. Now, Praga's got a clutch, so in theory I can put it in gear, wait for the start. It's actually something I've not even practiced. Thank you. 1.5 minutes, and then we have to long wait, and then we have the countdown time. That's 1.5 minutes to race start. So I think they're on all sequential weekends, these, so there'll be a Praga race every week for the next 4 weeks, including this one. Sunday, still got the last round of a Towers Cup on Tuesday, and the final round on the Mazda MX-5 Cup on Thursday, where I've slipped a second because I had to miss a round on the Mazda Cup. But looking at the points and the results of the other people, I'm within, I can get it back. I need to go finish two places ahead of the person who's moved to the top of the table. 58. Let's double check my fuel. Can't switch on that. 58. Back on. Let's just put just a smidgen boring at 22.3 litres. Laps in. Yeah, full tank would be good, but I think it might slow you down a little bit. I think 58, 59 should probably be more than enough, hopefully. Never is on mediums.
The leader is
Kovacs is pitting 45 minutes. Okay, Stevie, stay calm, focus.
See, 1 or 2 drivers have gone for softs. Now that is ambitious because I've done 20-minute races on Sim Racing GP, and the softs are dead. Let's not let it get a gear until I have got a gear. Watch is in.
Green, green, green. Yellow flag.
Lift a little, saved it. Cost me, I think.
Still there. Clear left.
Badger going on, just trying to get through it safely.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
Right side's clear.
Saturday, I think started second, he's down in 6th. Thank you.
Lookbacks.
has the lead.
No surprise there. Okay, there's 8 of us, and then there's a little bit of a gap, and then the rest of the field. Daniel's done a better Eau Rouge than me, I think. He's coming at me.
On your right. Clear right. Oh no, Stevie.
Probably just lost concentration for a moment, and that was it.
Right, the guy ahead of us is Daniel. Yellow flag.
Don't know what you get for cut warnings in this. The last fret is Uvadas. Perhaps I pronounced it wrong. It's just half a second behind us now. Good toe now from Daniel. If we don't go on the grass. Up ahead, Nick Chin's on the softs. I can't believe those tyres are going to last.
P8. Car right. Clear right.
Ooh.
Car right. Clear right. Come on, don't let him get away. On your
Well, I got away with that one. Pure luck. Daniel.
It looks like it's Daniel.
Looked like he lost it a bit. Went very wide. Came back at a right angle, and guy had just passed me. Tried to avoid it and went off himself. So I've kind of looked into a couple of places there. I've got a big gap behind me now, 3.5 seconds. Those two will recover, I would have thought, and come at us. It's a long way to go.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 3.2. We've got cold tyres. We need to get some heat into them.
Say it was probably Daniel's rejoin there that was not good. But he might have had the rear of the car swinging around on him and he just couldn't stop it. Oh, they're showing a second down this lap after those shenanigans. Left a lot of momentum from Eau Rouge. Daniel's definitely not out of it. He's back on track, and the other driver is as well. That Bevo disc has got softs on.
P7. Yellow flag.
There's no rouge for once.
The gap in front has increased. It's now about 7.4.
It'll be really difficult to catch those in front. They're very quick.
We think P5 has binned it in Les Combes.
Unless that happens. Although he's probably just gone a little bit wide and lost a bit of momentum, nothing major. Oh no, Daniel's gone straight past Morpheus. I was just about to say I was hoping Sir Morpheus would pull Daniel up a little bit because he's going to catch us, I would have thought. 36 minutes to go. Oh, Daniel's gone. Oh no. I don't know if he... No idea there what happened. I don't know if he had a disconnect at his end or he lost it again and just had enough. I'll not know, but Daniel's gone. He was a big threat. So Sir Morpheus behind us again and Vudus with those softs on. Still see the cars in front. That's cool. Kovacs has checked out a bit, 15 seconds down the road apparently. Wow, Vudus did a 26, I did a 28. I don't know if that's the tyres. No, the softs were pretty good. Big gap behind us though now. Sure it's going to stick there.
The gap in front is now 7.1. Kovacs is leading the race. Lap time was 2:27.90.
tyres look okay. About 90% left on them.
Yellow flag.
Cars ahead are doing 25s, 26s. Vodis did a very slow lap, 32 or something. Nick Chin's gone. Oh, we're in 6 now. Oh, what's going on with the disconnects? There's 2 drivers that have gone, and I can't see Nick Chin quitting. He was way up there on the... Did have the softs on. Maybe you see how bad they were already and went, uh-oh, I made a terrible mistake. I don't know.
Yellow flag. There's an incident in turn 11.
Just ahead of us now.
Incident in who on? Yellow flag. Car right. Clear right.
Doing there, Yahiko.
Decreased to 18 seconds.
Yahiko was doing that. Very big gap, cars behind us. It's 30 minutes to go. Gap ahead is just 6 seconds really to the nearest car.
A bit of tyre wear on all your tyres.
Not too bad. Yeah, the rears are down to 87% now. Another back marker Chin May just ahead. Going in through the bus stop now.
The car ahead's pitting now.
Whoa! And that, yeah, that is P5 into the pits. Oh, we didn't come together with one of the back markers. No, we're not clear though, because if that's a quick pit for Francesco, it's very, very fast. There's a good chance he'll catch us. 30 minutes to go. Buda still on them softs.
Is growing.
13 seconds. Car right. Right side's clear.
Passed him safely. Didn't like that. Rubber track for old Chin. Mr. Saturday's 12 seconds ahead. Up to P5 though. Temps down on my
Kovacs is now in the lead.
Best for the race. The lap times are a bit slower now. Now we've got heavy fuel and no soft tyres on. Best is a 27.8. Most laps a bit of a 28s or so, depending on whether or not we get traffic or some shenanigans going on. But I can't see now. Obviously, that car pulled into the pits, didn't it?
This is looking good for championship points if he can keep it up.
Zaki actually pulled in for softs. So we'll be on a real charge. So he's currently P7. 20 seconds down. That was a bold move, that is. Linus is new, I suspect was behind us. He also disconnected. Down to 14 runners. So it's 30 seconds, it says at the moment, to Zakaria. But he's a quick driver. And he's got softs on, so I'm in trouble.
Behind is reeling you in. The gap is now 14 seconds.
Budis also on softs from the start. Oh wait a minute, I'm confused. Zachariah Lewis. I'm totally confused. Zachariah's on mediums. Oh yeah, he's a long way down. P9. Zaki. Francesco. He's got a lot of work to do. Bit of a slow 28.3 there. We'll see what Vivodis does. 27.8. So he's getting an half a second a lap. Well, how long are those softs going to hold up on him? Halfway through the race now. But we're 20 litres overfueled, which is quite a lot.
The gap behind is now 13 seconds. You've got cold front tyres.
Yeah, I don't seem able to get these tyres warm at all. I figured that out in AC. Well, we're improving.
That's your best lap in the session. The car behind line's pitting now. Okay, Stevie, that's half distance.
Ah.
Looking good for fuel.
It didn't last, I guess. Yeah. Well, that's
now 15 seconds.
Vodis boxes, presumably for tyres. Mediums are starting to come good, I think. Times are starting to improve.
We've got cold tyres, we need to get some heat into them.
20 minutes to go. Zake 30 seconds behind still. Vodis is back out apparently. That's a quick turnaround. That's good like this. 26.9.
Alright Stevie, that's good consistency, keep it up.
Good consistency, we're getting better.
That's 20 minutes to go, 20 minutes.
Come on crew chief, get on the programme. Still slower than Mr. Saturday ahead. Great old Rouge. I'm trying to look to see what time. He's still not crossed the finish line, Zake. There you go, 28.9. Oh, we're looking good. Hope we don't crash. Stay on the track. Oh, that was close. You got a bit of a wriggle on then. Come on, only 18 minutes to not crash.
The gap ahead is now 17 seconds. We're seeing somewhere on each corner.
Got 83%.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
At the front and 73% at the back.
Blanchiment.
You just saw them teleport out.
The car in front is pitting.
Oh, again. Jeebus in the pits. Could end up P4. Bloody hell. I wonder if he just lost it into the wall, totaled his car and went bollocks. It's the end of my race. Wow, we're in the P4. Not expecting that. If Chiba can lose it, I can lose it too. Especially going through Eau Rouge. Lost 2/10 of a second there, plus 3/10. Chiba's showing out the pits again now, so we could possibly catch us with a quarter of an hour to go.
All right, Stevie, you've used half your fuel. You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 15 seconds.
Yeah, we're massively overfueled, I guess. Still better to be overfueled than underfueled. I've been there too many times. It'll give us a guide for what we need for the rest of the races. I've had so many races where I've ended up too light on fuel. I tend to overcompensate now. Need to get on it. It was a bit slow this lap, been so distracted by Chiba going to the pits. The gap is not enormous to him. Remember, the cars ahead were like 1 or 2 seconds a lap faster than us, so.
P4.
15-second gap in 15 minutes. He could be close if he's quicker than us by quite a margin.
Okay, Stevie, there'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. 15 minutes left.
Just come out of the source, coming down past the second pits. It's Chiba. Still think he can catch us before the end.
There's an incident in. Who on? We think it might be May.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can
Wrong.
see yellow flags.
Starting to get a bit nervous.
He's coming up from behind now.
14 seconds.
Second down on our best time. Coming up on Chin again. Possibility might catch him in Eau Rouge and Radalon, which is not the place you want to be passing somebody. down. Push, push, push as hard as you can, Chin.
Yellow flag.
Oh, don't go on the grass. Don't go on the grass. Just go one side or the other and just slow down. Don't go. Oh no, he's going to Licoons.
Car left, clear left.
See, he ended up going off. He'd have been better just lifted on Kemmel and then we go past. No, it's frustrating, but it made it a lot more difficult for himself in Lecoum. I just don't see how I'm going to hold off Tuba to the end of this race. 11 minutes to go though.
Fastest lap for Mo, 224.29.
It's P2. I'm sure Mr. Kovacs won't like that. I'm sure he'll want to lay down a bit of a marker.
Your front tyres are cold.
It's pretty close actually between Mo and Kovacs up ahead. Making a race of it. So, in regards to the AMS2 situation, we started with a much bigger field. I think we still have a bigger field than we normally do in the AMS2 races, but I've had a much better race. Now, it's clearly a skill issue with me, with AMS2, but at the end of the day, I'm here to have fun, aren't I? So, I felt more involved in this race rather than
10 minutes left.
trailing round a little bit.
Focus on the exits. We can go faster here. The gap behind is now 14 seconds.
I thought the gap was 10 seconds then for the moment, but it does tend to do it as the crow flies. I still think it's going to be tight. .27.9 for Chiba last lap. He was 0.6 faster than me. This lap, only half a second down. Going a bit in that corner. Fronts are at 74%, but the rears now are down to 60%. So quite worn. imagine softs being drivable at all now if you did the full race on them.
The gap behind is now 14 seconds.
Terrible. Somehow I've not lost much time, but I'm looking at the times the others are doing and comparing them to mine, and we're right. It's only about a tenth of a second between it, so looking okay so far. It's still 6 minutes to go. We can put it in the wall, so can I. Keep focus. Something I'm not very good at. 5 minutes, so probably 2, maybe 3 laps to go. Lap times are pretty consistent at 27.9.
That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
Yeah, within a tenth of a second for me and Chiba last lap.
There must be an accident. The yellow flags are out.
Yeah, Hiko really needs to go and perhaps practice some more. He's just not able to keep it on the track really in there. Oh, that was close. He's going to give it a demonstration myself.
The gap's now 13 seconds.
Don't lose it with 1 lap to go. Yeah, but I think Yakibo's pitted several times. Yahiko, sorry. And is constantly off the track point backwards, and it's no good for them. No good for us, really. Not quite ready, I think, for this real racing. I'm not finding Praga particularly difficult to drive, though, so but maybe something like the Mazda, which is very forgiving for mistakes, might be a good place to start. Let the gaps come down a little bit behind us. We had a bit of a moment on that lap. Maybe that's the biggest moment out of this race. I'll more than take it. Still got 13 seconds or so. So 2 laps out, I reckon. Still 2:40 on the clock. a lot of time to achieve that last lap. Having a bit of a moment with myself.
Incident in campus. It looks like Mo, just 2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Maybe you just put a wheel off the track. Still looks to be very close. Very tight battle up front, I think. Tyres are down to 50% now, the front's down to 68.
There's an incident in Stavlo. It looks like it's May.
And Chin ahead, but 20 seconds or so. There's 50 seconds on the clock. The leaders will have been through this start finish.
On his last lap now.
About 0.6 of a second. Well, that's now 0.5. Chiba took out of me. And we're on the last lap. Together, fuck up now. So it may have happened up ahead. The gap between Kovacs and Mo's opened up.
Yellow flag. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Doesn't take much out, I think, really, or if anything. 10 litres left in the tank. We're on the last lap, so yeah, fuel was actually pretty bang on.
Something's happened. The yellow flags are out.
The gap behind is now 12 seconds.
It's pushing on, Chiba.
There's an incident in turn 13.
Fuck my race up now, Chi. Oh, Shahiko.
Incident in Stavlo. We think it might be May.
Somebody's pointing the wrong way there. It's Chin, I think. All over the track. It's not waving around the track.
Car right.
Jesus Christ! Okay, he's a menace.
There's an incident in La Source. It looks like run.
I think there's some kind of incident. I can see yellow flags.
Clear right. Well done, Stevie. Great drive. That's
well, we got P4. No, I think it was people at the server there, crew chief. We got confused. P4. Not bad. Not bad at all. Much higher than I thought I was going to get. And nearly didn't get there with that last second Yahiko just pulling right across the front of me. Fucking hell. I think there might be a bit of chat about Yahiko. But there we are, P4, round 1. Good result. A lot of death ahead of me, I think. Onin, thanks for griefing. Oh, well, I mean, you could do it for replay, or you could look at my YouTube. But yeah, I think the two drivers are a little bit need to go away and get a bit more practice in, I think, before doing this sort of race. But P4 round 1, round 2 next week. Taurus on Tuesday, Mazda on Thursday. No a rally upload. I just need to organise myself from the final round and the big results of the Beeswax Rally Championship number 2. It's a tight battle between me and Martin, who's going to come out on top. And the new rally I've got to set up this week, and then that'll commence probably next weekend if I can figure out the timing on the old rally setup screen, which is quite difficult. Well, thanks for watching. Hope that was enjoyable for you, as it was for me. Coming out P4 was quite good. A lot better than I thought I was going to get. I thought I was going to be 9th at best. There you are. Right, so I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Bye-bye.